Welcome back to Beyond the Curve. I have some great and exciting videos for you today. We're going to take a look at the Illuminati. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's do it.
They've got the fame, the power, the fortune. But what if it was never by chance? Jay-Z, Beyonce, Eminem, all linked to one secret society, the Illuminati. Flashing hand signs, the all-seeing eye, music videos packed with hidden symbols. Is it just coincidence? Or are we watching pawns in a global agenda? They say if you speak out, you disappear. So why are people still whispering? Are the stars you love part of something darker? Hit like if you've seen the signs, and follow if you're ready to see what they don't want you to.
I don't know if there's a such thing as the Illuminati, but I know all these celebrities are worshiping the devil.
Do the Illuminati control the world? 7 signs that prove it. They're everywhere, in the symbols on money, in the songs you listen to, even in the gestures of celebrities. Are you ready to see the truth? Sign 1, the all-seeing eye. It's on dollar bills, in the logos of major companies, and even in famous movies. This symbol doesn't appear in so many important places by chance. Sign 2, suspicious gestures. Presidents, celebrities, and billionaires always repeat the same gestures in photos. When the pattern repeats itself so often, someone is following a script. Sign 3, songs with messages. Pay attention to the lyrics of the most famous songs. Many talk about control, power, and obedience. Could it just be a coincidence? Sign 4, strange events. At award ceremonies and game openings, symbolic scenes with people dressed alike always appear. Someone is sending a message. Sign 5, the circle of power. The same billionaire families, the same politicians, the same universities, all connected, making decisions that affect the entire world. Sign 6, hidden symbols. Pyramids, triangles, and eyes appear on album covers, movies, and even important buildings. Once you start noticing them, you can't stop seeing them. Sign 7, history erased. Documents disappear, theories are ridiculed, and books are forgotten. Also, you don't discover the truth. Have you noticed any of these signs before? Comment below what surprised you the most. Don't forget to like and follow for more mind-opening content.
What if your favorite celebrity didn't earn their fame, but signed it away to something darker? All over Hollywood, we see the signs, triangles, all-seeing eyes, rituals disguised as performances. The Illuminati, a secret society said to control media, using stars like Beyonce, Kanye, Gaga to push hidden agendas. But what's the price of fame? Some say freedom, others say their soul. Watch closely. The symbols are everywhere. Follow Hollywood's secret scandals for all the latest updates and breaking news.
Right now, what has become a tradition here is a song that captures the spirit of what we're doing here tonight. Let's gather around the piano that I don't actually play. Hey, I have a question. Has anyone here ever actually been to hell? Yeah, absolutely. Everyone? Of course, yeah. What's it like? Well, hell's terrible, Jimmy. It really is. If it's so bad, why did you all go there?
Well, Jimmy, hell is where our agents make our deals with the devil.
Oh, that explains
When I watched the movie Grown Ups for the first time in college with my roommates, and I didn't think it was funny, they all thought I was insane. But now I find out that Rob Schneider actually said that his entire role in the movie was just an Illuminati humiliation ritual.
What happens is with actors, you're in a vulnerable situation. You're in a vulnerable place. You're trying to get a job, and there's people who could use that power to abuse it. I was a young actor. Yeah, I was asked to go to a hotel room of a director. There's a famous director, and I didn't think anything weird by it because I never think it ever happened to me. And so I went, and he was in his robe. I still didn't think it was weird. Well, he probably just came out of the shower or whatever. And then he asked me to do the scene and then crawl on my belly around it, and it got to a weird place. I remember that humiliation, and I didn't tell anybody. The agents are creeps too. And then trying to get a job, and the casting directors can be, and the people who are the producers, the directors. I mean, it's rampant in the industry. There's not one actress who doesn't have a story. Just before I was really famous, and the next thing I know, I'm in a room with this guy. He's in a chair. And, he's in a row. Comes out of the bathrobe and sits in this chair. And the next thing you know, I'm like, he's asking me to crawl on the ground and then to crawl toward him. And it was just this disgusting feeling.
And with all the stuff coming out about this guy and the weird things in Hollywood, it makes you wonder what's going to come out next.
There are some things money can't buy, like a person's soul. I wouldn't do any of that stuff they're talking about, not for any amount of money. I don't know how they do it.
These celebrities are really playing each other. Watch this.
Deep down inside you, you know there's something wrong with these politicians. You know there's something wrong with these reporters. This little group of people that just seem to echo each other and ignore the rest of America. It's as if the system has been hijacked. It's as if humans are no longer in control. These are actual different people. Heather Graham, Jayma Mayos, Michael J. Fox, Scott Wolf, also the other Bush brother, Lucy Hale, Selena Gomez. Who are these people? Jennifer Carpenter, Hope Solo. You might think of the same people. Look at this one. Ian Somerhalder and Rob Lowe. Rosalind Sanchez, Nicole Schertzinger. And look at these two. Are they clones? Is one real and not the other? How about Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Javier Bardem? Or Judy Greer and Anne Hesh? Ladies and gentlemen. What about Renee Zellweger and Joey Lauren Adams? There's more. Robbie ML and Colin Egglesfield. And there's more. What about Evan Rachel Wood and Alexandra Breckenridge? Are they clones? What are the chances all these people would look alike? Kate Blanchett, Anna Torv. Does it feel like the show The Fringe out there? Oh, Homer Bailey and Christopher Bale? Are these clones? What about Helena Christensen and Cameron Diaz? Are they clones? Jessica Biel, like the devil. Christy Turlington. Dan Radcliffe, Elijah Wood. Look at these two. It's amazing. Who are these people on television? Look at this one, Joseph Levitt and Heath Ledger. Is there more? Oh yeah, there's plenty more. Chris Humphreys, Taylor Lautner. Oh, this is the worst. Bob Saget and Stephen Colbert. Bradley Cooper, Paul McDonald. You notice that one? What about Megan Fox and Tamara Esselstone? Huh? What about Linda and Mila? What about these two? What about Paul Rudd and Ben Affleck? You might think these are the same people. No, let's not miss this one. Courtney Cox and Nelly Furtado.
Illuminati, is the Illuminati real? Yes. Are there any other secret societies other than Illuminati that maybe don't get as much press? Yeah, but they're evil and I don't fuck with them. Okay, so Illuminati's not evil. They don't do like blood sacrifices. See, the problem is when there's people in control of anything, they get greedy, egos, so they ruin things and they make it evil. Care to elaborate? No. Okay, fair enough. And is the Illuminati like celebrity based, or are there politicians also involved? Money based. It's just money based. And then the celebrities are used as a vessel. Okay. Yeah. All right. How much money? How much money does someone have to make to be in? Or what you're willing to do to not be broke anymore. What does that mean? Yeah. You speak in riddles. Like you give me just enough where I'm like, I don't know. You have to, so I don't get my plane bombed or killed later. You know. It's your fear for your.
Tom and Jerry was trying to warn us that Hollywood is ran by the Illuminati and the devil.
He's the president of Hollywood. He's the president of Hollywood. He's the president of Hollywood. He's the.
Goes something almost exactly like that. We're going to need you to sign this contract in blood. We're going to need you to give your soul to our God, the devil. We're going to need in the future to sacrifice one of your family members. And then we're going to need to film some kind of a lewd act with you and a minor. We're going to do some man on man stuff, woman on woman stuff. We're going to film it. We'll use it in the future. Anytime you try to tell the truth to anybody, you'll be locked up, and we'll tell them you're on drugs, you're depressed, you're crazy, all these things. That's how it works.
I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
It's too late for praying. Hold up. Her voice spoke to me and it slowly started saying,
bring your lifestyle to me, I make it better.
And how long will I live?
Eternal life and forever.
Or will I be the G that I was?
I make your life better than you can imagine or even dreamed of. So relax yourself, let me take control. Close your eyes, my soul.
My eyes are closed.
I'm trying on something different for myself. That was Satanism. It's working out really well. I made a pact.
Because I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Feared men in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood.
Why do they not like you?
I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. They have to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gun. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy that wears a dress. You know what I'm talking about.
This rapper exposes the Illuminati.
Illuminati is real. 100%. Trust me, I know. You heard me? I have been approached so many times, you dig? And that's one of the reasons of why, it took me a while to want to drop on a major, which I'm on my way to now, and I'm dropping a project called No One Cares. Right after this interview is over, you're gonna hear about it a lot. But yeah, I've been approached by the Illuminati at least 3 times in my life, which makes me petrified because the things that come with that, it's humbling. It really is. It's scary. It's scary. In this game, you don't really work hard to be a superstar and successful. You get chose to, and when they choose you, you gotta do what they tell you to do, or bad things that happen to you, and that's facts. But now, I'm just not afraid no more. You heard me? And I'm ready. I'm ready to do what I got to do. And I feel so great right now in my life to be able to kick ass. And the things that's so tempting that'll make your process faster to get where you need to go. It's so tempting to want to accept the things that the Illuminati present to you. It's just it's tempting, bro. It really is, and it sucks. It sucks that you really gotta that it even took me this long to keep pumping and dropping mixtapes and doing this and doing that for me to be able to surface back the way I'm surfacing right now. You know, by the grace of the universe and God, that is actually going the way I need to go now. But I could have been where I was at, mighty bruh, if I would have accepted what was presented to me, and I didn't. So I became whatever the pimp guy or this guy or that guy. I was, you know, the 6 month drug dealer. I was doing all these things because I was so afraid of what the Illuminati in the industry come with, and I'm not afraid no more. But yes, the Illuminati is real, and when they come at you, it's kind of hard to bargain the presentation that they come at you with, if that makes sense.
So, Polly, are you really related to Mark Wahlberg?
No, this is what happened. Okay, we both got invited to an Illuminati party, right? Only one of us can go. So, so I walk in the party, and then all of a sudden, Marky Wahlberg from the Funky Bunch is there too. I said, "Motherfucker!" I thought only one of us can go. And then Leonardo DiCaprio comes out, and he says, "No, dude, you guys are both straight." So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden he starts looking at my hairline. And he's like, starts cutting. He's like, "You got to shave this part of your hair." I said, "Dude, I'm already fucking losing my hair." And he says, "But I'll shave that part if you shave that part." And then all of a sudden he says, "Yo, you want to do some movies with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to do some movies with you. I'm a fucking big fan. I mean, you starred in several movies: Boogie Nights, The Fighter, Ted, Daddy's Home, Two Guns, Pain Game, all these motherfucking movies." And Robert De Niro comes up to me and he says, "Yo, Polly, let me just put my finger in your asshole." And I said, "Whoa, bro, only if you give me $200 million." And he said, "I got you." So he said he gave me $200 million. De Niro and Pacino and fucking Joe Pesci put their finger in my asshole. I get escorted to leave, and the rest is history. The one dude made fucking 20 movies in a row, millions of dollars, and I got left by myself. One of those dudes is named Mark Wahlberg from AKA Motherfucking Funky Bunch, and the other one is named Motherfucking Pauly Shore, and that's my story. And after this, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure once this airs, all these people are going to come after me, and I'm going to wind up with Joe Rogan over at the mothership in Texas. Fuck. I need to get an Uber because I'm fucking wasted right now. Does anybody, can you call me an Uber out of here? Please, or a Lyft or something. You can't call me an Uber, please. Huh? What about my wife? Call my wife. Have my wife pick me up.
Polly, you don't have a
Please, just come on, help me out my seat, motherfucker. Yeah, shit. Don't fucking touch me, you fucking woke motherfucker. I'll kill you. I said, don't motherfucking touch me, bitch. Back the fuck.
That was sick. I was really sick.
Who Sold Their Soul Part 12. Today we have Selene Gomez. You think you know someone and then you see a video like this. Check this out.
Here's my contract right here. I'm going to sign this here. Hollywood Records contract, and I'm signing it. I'm going to have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records.
Watch
this. Darling, you looking fabulous. First of all, tell me about this look, the pressure of the Met Gala.
The look is Oscar de Lorenza, so I'm very excited. And, you know, it's all about, you know, being the bad guy. I'm the bad guy, so I'm dressed as the devil.
She wants to be the bad guy, so she dressed up as the devil. You could have dressed up as any other thing, but she chose to dress up as the devil. Top of that, listen to what she has to say about her alter ego.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago.
This doesn't weird you out in any way. I don't know what to tell you. Follow for more content.
The GOAT spirit is the Illuminati.
You believe in it or you don't?
I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't think none of that shit. Especially the Illuminati shit is only us. Like, how are we not benefiting from it?
Crazy.
If we're supposed to be running this whole thing, how the fuck I get stopped by the cops the other day? Can the Illuminati come tell him get off my ass?
You know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
This is the most obvious Illuminati performance I've ever seen.
I've never seen so much dark symbolism during a Super Bowl in my entire life. Rihanna throws on a bright red dress and just throws up the Illuminati sign in front of everyone. I mean, the platform she was on was literally shaped as a triangle as well. They all wear and do the same thing. Sam Smith and The Weeknd with some of the most satanic performances ever. Lizzo with a literal 6 on her head, Doja Cat, and all these other artists. Do you guys get it yet? And what the heck was this? There's absolutely no way she just sniffed her finger after this. I break down the whole thing on YouTube, but let's get into some other things that didn't sit right with me at the Super Bowl. Damar Hamlin, after the whole world prays for you, you come out with a blasphemous jacket making Jesus Christ on the cross looking like a clown or a zombie? I mean, just read what it says in the front of the jacket. I mean, even AP called it blasphemous. And he's throwing up the 6s with LeBron, and he's getting new tattoos on his hand. I seen Travis Scott wearing the same thing on a chain, and don't you dare call that art. Uzi at the Super Bowl doing the same thing. All of them just making fun of Jesus. Riri, you ain't off the hook either, pulling up in an upside down cross saying control mine. And don't even get me started with the commercials. This was the worst part of it all.
No, started in 1776. The Illuminati that we know started in 1776. In fact, you can pin it down to a day, the 1st of May, May Day, 1776, in Ingolstadt, Germany, founded by a Professor Adam Weishaupt. It wasn't initially called the Illuminati because that's not really the name of the organization. It was called the Order Perfectibilists. Apparently that changed. Weishaupt would say things like, never let our organization be known under its real name anywhere, which leaves wondering what's its real name. So Illuminati is simply the plural of illuminatus, which means one who is illuminated, one who has seen the light. So in Roman times, Christian converts were Illuminati because they had seen the light. Anyone who thinks, and there have been organizations called Illuminati, that the term is not trademarked, not copyrighted. Anybody who thinks they've seen the light about anything is an Illuminati. So it defines nothing. The symbol of the order was an owl, which interestingly enough is almost identical to the owl, which is the emblem of the Bohemian Club.
Oh boy.
Make of that what you will.
I was Obama's favorite artist, but soon as I wasn't saying the things that I was supposed to say as a rapper, our connection faded.
Kanye said something in this interview that really had me thinking deeply. I have said this before and I will say it again. A lot of time we listen to Kanye with a judgmental attitude. But if you empty yourself and get to listen to Kanye, I guarantee you will see him differently. This man is a genius. When Barack Obama became president of the USA, we cried and danced because many of us thought he was our last hope to fix every problem, but that wasn't the case. It turned out that Barack was just a tool the elites used to silence black people. Kanye explains how the elites used the technique called Black Lives Matter office manager to fool us using Obama.
What's a BLM manager? Black Lives Matter office manager. It's basically get a semi-influential black person to become the face of a white company.
Yeah. It's actually the same technique these big companies like Adidas and Nike use, especially on the black community. Since their primary aim is to control us and not help, they will use some of the most influential people from our community and make them the faces of their companies. Kanye says it's no longer about talent or who is more logical, but who is more influential.
They actually would pick artists that were less talented than other artists based on their influence, not based on their actual work, because everyone is vying for influence and an opinion.
It makes sense because, if you look at the black community, we consume a lot of these products because we see our so-called heroes representing these major companies, so we want to be part of the history. These people have so much control over us that we just don't see or realize it.
It's the most important thing you can have is control. Look at me, all the money, all the influence, and I have to act a complete ass to have any say so of anything that my children are doing because that group of people have control and say so over all the children inside of the clan.
All those still sleeping, please do some research. As a black person, what did Obama do to help the community improve? Nothing. Shamelessly, he was even awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. I just don't understand for what reason, because he did absolutely nothing.
President Obama received the Nobel Prize for doing nothing but winning a presidential election while being black, to put it bluntly.
Kanye says Obama was the biggest Black Lives Matter office manager, and we never realized it. He was used to silence us all. They bought us into believing it was our time, yet it wasn't. Kanye says Obama is brilliant, but he found himself in a situation where he thought he could control it but ended up being controlled by the system. These people will always silence those who have positive ideas and make those they can control the face of whatever they run because they want us all down.
But I warn you, if you make any further inquiry, or if you say a single word to anyone about what you have seen, there will be the most dire consequences for you and your family.
Just pure evil there.
The hidden power, the Illuminati. Have you ever wondered who truly controls the world? The story of the Illuminati dates back centuries. A secret society founded in 1776, rumored to gather the most powerful people on the planet. Politicians, businessmen, and even celebrities. The symbolism is everywhere. The pyramid with the all-seeing eye on the dollar, triangular shapes in pop culture, and even mysterious hand gestures. But who are they today? Theorists believe they pull the strings from the shadows, controlling governments, the economy, and even the media. Is it all just a conspiracy theory? Or is the truth hidden in plain sight?
Mission to know the truth. What are you holding on to?
I sold my soul.
Yes. Let it come out. Let that come all the way out. Let's tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I sold my soul for what? How about a house, a car, a vacation? What? What did you sell your soul for?
I sold my soul to have a life that I wanted, that I never had.
Yeah. A material life. Yeah. Let that come out. Come on, you're doing so good. Let it come.
Those are the videos I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed them. The world is a very evil place, especially in Hollywood. Nothing's worth your soul. Absolutely nothing. What do you gain to have some money, some fame, some fortune for a few years on earth and lose eternity in heaven with God and with Jesus? Nothing. And you can lose it so easily. I mean, it's not all just signing it away for contracts. It's going around day in and day out, being unappreciative of the things you have, not thinking about others, not having a relationship with Jesus. It's all these things. Everybody should be thankful for what they have, try to help others as they can, and just have good thoughts. Have a good life. God doesn't want you to be miserable. You can't watch all these different like TikTok conspiracies and let it drive you nuts. Because nobody knows what's going to happen from day to day. Nobody knows if there's going to be tomorrow. Nobody knows if the rapture's today. God wants you to live your life joyfully, happily, and share it with Him. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.